You too. Protected.
Just what you wanted, right? My mum and the Queen could not believe that you and I had been conversing lately, Witchy. So I had to prove it to her, you understand? Though it seems she wants to be conversing in me stead.
My son Hephaestus need only prove he can exude the confidence befitting a god, rather than whatever it is he exudes instead. He's made himself useful at least, yes?
Excellent. I'm not some common thief. This is it. The father of all monsters. Can't sense his life force at all. Just a foe. It's just another foe. He's gone into the storm. He's looking worse.
Everyone lend me your strength.
The gods.
Now, young lady, finish this. He's recovered. And fall back to Paris. Fight!
For Olympus. They're hatching. What are those? No!
No. Ah.
Olympus. No.
As if I like Typhon, dude? I just fought through all them people.
If I may,
Interesting.
the god of the forge shall support you. The depth of your understanding has no end.
So dumb, dude.
My sisters told me of a certain prophecy even I thought would never come to pass. That Olympus would once again face the fury of the father of all monsters, and their conflict would shake the world to its core. And now it's happening.
You mean you knew Typhon's attack was a real possibility? Why didn't you warn us? We could have prepared.
I was not permitted to warn you. Had I done so, it merely would have expedited an outcome I now realize was bound to happen anyway. Though perhaps your implication is correct, and this is all my fault.
What? How
That's
is this all
crazy.
your fault? Unless you aided Kronos in awakening the most notorious fiend the gods ever faced, I don't see how you had anything to do with this.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I abetted your plans to gain the surface. The awakening of Typhon. Perhaps it's a punishment. And a reminder never to defy the fates. Princess, please forgive me.
Nonsense. Kronos did this, not you. I can't.
Here, now.
Yeah.
Has the thin air upon that mountain made you mad, Malinoe? Confronting Typhon of all creatures face to face. Hermes told me everything, save what was going through your head.
I was not about to turn my back on my family, especially not after having come so far. What should I have done? Flee at the first sight of that monster? We flee only as a last resort.
That we do. And you'd best keep reminding yourself of it ere you confront the father of all monsters again. Do not take unnecessary risks, or lose sight of the task.
We do as we must. No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway. I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. Perhaps you knew already. He's quite enormous, yes.
So now Olympus has to deal with Typhon, huh? Wonder if Kronos made a deal with him or just revived and set him loose. Either way, a plan like that takes a lot of guts.
You sound rather impressed. I'm certain Kronos would welcome you into his ranks as well if you just tell him how you really feel.
Hit a nerve? Fine. Doesn't change the fact our enemy outsmarted us. So no need to keep wasting your time up top. Wait, you're not going to try and fight that thing, are you?
You really think I'm going to leave my family on Olympus to face that monster on their own? You don't know me at all.
Nice knowing you anyway.
A real
If I may,
pleasure.
Goddess. You've Typhon to contend with on that mountaintop, Goddess. Our shades say he's near the sides of a mountain himself. Please tell me that's hyperbole on their part.
Well, to put it in perspective, by my estimation, he's at least 100 times the size of Polyphemus. Though I've not had the opportunity to take his measure properly.
You'll take his measure yet, I reckon. It's what you've done with every other foe you've faced thus far. Our shades and the good witch think it unwise to take on such a threat yourself, but you're not planning to back down, are you?
No,
Good.
full grown. Divinity. There we are. At last. Cassynth, the black coat. Envelop me in darkness that our foes cannot escape.
I like the sound of that. May we converse?
What's with that? This vision I accept.
is a trial of strength, so please use it.
I can appreciate an armament of damn near any shape or size, but one shape like that moonstone axe you got might be my favourite were I forced to choose it weapon point. Let's see what you can do with it, Witchy.
It's done. He's back.
You see the size of it?
Yes.
All for you.
You hungry, Zoraphant? Let us together shine this night, O moon.
That foolish Titan. He has awakened Typhon, the most terrible monstrosity that ever lived. I still bear my scars from when we first clashed very long ago. Together, we did vanquish him before. We shall have to manage it again. Moon water.
Greater might. In the name of Hades. I've run into Lord Hermes at the summit of Olympus, making preparations against Typhon with the rest. Have you been able to cross paths with him? So, not for very long. I'll have to do this again. It's quiet. Pure water. The gods.
Good news is we can now be sure what Gramps had planned for us, but bad news is... It's Typhon, and he's big. But my pop stopped him once, so how hard could it be?
Let's pick up the pace.